Well, afternoon. Quick workshop update video. I haven't done one for ages. Just been far too busy. Far too busy even to remember to take photos of what's going in and out, let alone videos. So thought it was about time. I'm going to the Isle of Man the next few days. So I thought quick roundup of what we're doing. I'm waiting for customers to come in for these. Motor Guzzi cylinder heads. We've had the valves out, fitted new guides, reground the seats. These rocker arms here. Fitted new bushes inside there. The cam's been away. Phil Joy has refaced the camshaft. I think the main problem was it was ticking. One of these cam lobes was flatted, so he has redressed all of those for us. They're the old guides and bushes and one of the pins that's been replaced, so customers coming in to pick that up any minute now really. So what we got going on over here? XLX engine. It's on the shelf and it's ready to go. I will do a video about that before it goes. God, that's given us some grief. Anyway, it is done, finally. I said that about 3 weeks ago and then we found a problem. So, while I'm away, Oscar is still in, beavering away. His job is going to be this CBR 600. This is in for recommission after a long period standing. Nothing too serious on this one. It's got nice tyres on it. The brakes are sticking, the carbs aren't working. Yeah, well, the carbs are gummed up and probably just a bit dirty inside, and it's just not firing, so probably just want a set of plugs. Honda 404, that's coming in for a total carb overhaul, setup, service and back together. KR1S engine is slowly going back together now. As you can see, cylinder head's back on again. I'll do its own video about that later on. The actual chassis for it is over behind me. Triumph Adventurer 900. It's been in for carbs, full fluid service and check. It's waiting for an MOT for next week. General overhaul, sort out, service and get ready. A few little bits and pieces to do, remount a horn and things like that. 754 CB, Vic's bike. It's been into us before, that one. It came back because it had a stutter and stumble and cut out on him. We found out when we took it, when we looked into it. It's been running now, so the mileage is done. It's just running mega rich. It's got a 4-into-1 pipe, which these CBs never massively liked. And it's running rich between about 3,000 and 4,000, and then it just cleans up as the revs get higher. He's been running it around between 3,000 and 4,000, running it in, and it had just sooted its plugs up. So we've got a new set of plugs in, and we've just tried to clean that fueling up for him. We can only go so far, sadly, with the setup that we've got in the carbs, but we've done what we can. The RD500 is now dyno ready, and so is the dyno. As I featured in a previous post, it's got a Triumph on it at the moment, which has starter issues, so we're using the dyno starter motor to turn that over and test it. But yeah, the dyno itself, this little dyno cabinet, is all set and working and running. A lot of tidying and cleaning still to do, but a lot of it has just been about testing and proving. So we're nearly there with that. The GSXR 400, that's my friend Dan's bike. It's got some running issues. We're just going to start diagnosing it, but probably still be with us at Christmas, that one. The KR1S chassis is behind that. And then we've got some other bikes in the lineup towards the door. 3MA that's still waiting for some dyno running, and then the Ignitec fitting and the dyno retesting. 350 triple, which was going to have a lot of work done, but we've just changed plan on that with the owner slightly. He's asked us just to put a hold on that while he gets some of the bits and pieces sorted out with his bike collection. This is his 750 triple, which has just caused him a fair bill, so I assume that's why he doesn't want to go ahead with some of the other stuff, so fair enough. Its clutch was dragging. It was when it left us after the recent work, but with it being parked for a long time, we thought it might just be that the plates needed to oil up and get used, and it might bed in. But it didn't, sadly, and we've taken it apart. The clutch plates are... the steels are slightly warped and burnt, and the friction plates are a bit tired. But the main thing is the outer basket's really badly notched, and it's already been filed, so we're just going to have to file it a little bit more. Once we've got it running and going again, he is looking at getting a lock-up clutch kit for it, a complete one. So it'll be a case of get it back on the road for this year with the clutch, so he can use it and enjoy it, and then I think hopefully he's going to look at getting a lock-up clutch for it in the future with a billet aluminium outer basket, so we get rid of all the problems in one go. I think the problem at the moment, obviously, is if we did that now, we'd maybe be looking at 4 to 6 weeks with it off the road, waiting for parts, waiting for re-engineering. It'd be a shame to waste the summer. With the new clutch kit in, it'll be a bit bit rattlier than maybe it would hopefully be on the clutch. It won't cause any major issues, and then that'll all be getting changed anyway. So that's pretty much it. You can see the big chimney sticking up there now and out the wall, which is the extract system for the dyno. So I'm off to the Isle of Man for this weekend. I'm helping out my mate Steve Higgerty, who is racing at the pre-TT on 3 different bikes. So that's going to keep us busy. Then I'm back in, well, not really back in the workshop. I'm just flying in and out for a few days while we get sorted and set up, and then back out to the Isle of Man for the main TT. And then back mid-June for the rest of the workload. The diary is absolutely full and rammed. June's pretty much full. We're heading into July now. The job advert, though, has brought a few people towards me, and they've inquired about looking at the position. So, fingers crossed on that one, and news to come. A few months' time, there may be a third body working away in here. We certainly need it. So, that's us for now. Quick roundup on what we're doing, and I'll do some catch-up videos from the Isle of Man, I think, over the next few days.